Picayune, Derby, Caesar Nicholson, everybody around that good country. I hope you're having a good time and a very happy New Year coming your way.
We see Pearl River Central. They were down by 14 last night at the same time. Now they're down by 6 points.
They come inside. Greene County has the ball. He's sandwiched between two Blue Devils. Javis Brown will go to the line to shoot two. 51-45. Now remember, if you do have to get out on the highways this evening, I don't know how your weather is there in Mississippi. It's kind of ugly here in Macon, Georgia, to be honest with you.
It's downright ugly out there.
In any case, if you got to get out and drink tonight, don't drive. And if you got to drive, don't drink. Simple as that. Javis Brown puts the first one up. It's good. And if you get someplace and you had a few, just have somebody take you home that hasn't had a few. And
somebody else say, don't drink nor drive.
That's right. Just stay home. Second shot missed. Rebounded by James Mitchell. He outlets to Jones. And Jones, again, herky jerks across the timeline, going between his legs, showing some dribbling skills. Comes to Montgomery, top of the key. Montgomery has himself fouled from behind. Wright got him. Ricky Wright. And both teams in the bonus, so that's going to send Mark Montgomery to the line to shoot one in the bonus. As we said last night, this tournament is the first one that they've had in Macon in about 8 years. The local teams have had to go out of town for a tournament. And I must say that the Eastside Optimists, not to be bragging, have done a very good job with this. Mark Montgomery at the free throw line, puts the first one up from 15, and it's good.
I think the key there, they managed to bring in a good cross-section of teams. Mississippi, Florida, various counties in Georgia. Good cross-section of teams in here. Excellent ball clubs.
Montgomery has another one. It's on its way, and it's also good. Boy, that's the guy you want on the line when the game is on the line. Brown takes the ball. Slippery down there. They come to Munford. He jumps in the paint. His shot is partially blocked by Johnson, but it still goes in. Andy Johnson got his hand on that one. Now Jones will come down the other way. Comes to Montgomery. Bounce passes it over to Johnson. Johnson's shot is missed. He gets his own rebound. It's good. And he's fouled. Who's he fouled by? Andy Johnson took it to the hole strong.
That was a perfect behind-the-back pass, and most coaches don't like for you to get fancy, but that was very effective.
Foul is on Orlando Mapp. And that's going to send Andy Johnson to the line. He can make this a three-point play and bring the Blue Devils back within 4.
Actually, looking at where he was in the paint, that was the only pass he could have made.
You're right. Great eye. Johnson's shot is up and in. 54-50. Steve Miller comes back in the contest for Greene County, as does Steve Parks.
And again, great Pearl River Central hanging around again. They're down by only 4 points here.
Parks will come down for Greene County. Stops and goes to Miller across court. Both Miller and Parks about the same size, although Parks is 5'8". They list Miller at 5'11", but I don't believe it. Baseline to Mike Miller, to Parks, to Munford. Munford puts it on the floor, sits between a defender, and shoots two from about 9 feet out. 56-50. Montgomery, left side. Devils control the basketball. They come around to Holland. Holland is yet to score, but he drives the lane, dips with the left hand, and it's good.
Great drive inside.
Kenny Holland. Excuse me, I'm saying he's yet to score. That's his 7th point, I believe. Miller for Greene County has the pass knocked away by Jones, and Jones saves it to Johnson. Johnson to Mitchell. Good defense that time by the Devils. 6:21 left in the contest. They can come back within 2. Miller to Johnson, off Johnson's hands. He recovers. Down low to Mitchell. Mitchell spins up with the shot, and it's just off. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, it drops.
And he used that good body on it. He leaned his body over and used his body to shield the defender and got the bucket inside.
James Mitchell, good hustle on the play. Gets the 2. Devils back within 2. Steve Park, left side to Mike Miller. Gets it back in the wing. Sends a 14-foot jump shot on its way. Missed. Gets his own rebound. Puts the follow-up off the glass and in. Didn't block out that time. Blue Devils. Montgomery comes down the floor for the Devils. Passes it over to the right side to Holland. Holland stops. Looked like he was going to drive again. Has his pass knocked away to Munford, and a foul is called. And they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. In any case, Greene County's going to maintain possession.
I thought I heard the buzzer go off there for a second.
Well, we've got 5 minutes and 31 seconds until that happens again. At least for the end of the contest.
A lot of times, if the buzzer mistakenly goes off, you're not supposed to stop play. You're taught that the whistle by the officials is the only thing that you stop for.
58-54, 5:25 left. Greene County has the ball. Parks goes all the way across court, but it's tipped away by Johnson to Jones. Jones comes down the floor, straight down, now pulls it out and lets the Blue Devils catch up. He comes left side, stops, free throw jumper on its way, good.
I think he's taking things into his own hand. He may want to make that all-tournament team, Adam Jones.
Getting 2. The Devils back within 2, 58-56. Greene County comes left side, Mike Miller to Steve Parks. Top of the key to Steve Miller. Steve Miller back to Parks in the wing, left side. Top the key just beyond the foul line for Steve Miller, and he fills it up from 16. Jones comes down quickly, and it's fouled from behind by Steve Miller.
And I'm quite sure that Coach Richardson hates to see that, because you come down, you execute well, you get a good shot off, and you turn around and commit a cheap foul in the backcourt, and that's one of those fouls you just hate to see.
And that's the 3rd foul on Steve Miller. Timeout call by the Blue Devils. They trail 60-56. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Blue Devil basketball on WRMH.